Hammer time! Dragon sword!
Hello, welcome. Volume button mashing here. Another day, another Final Fantasy XVI stream. Alright. We got pretty far last time. Kuka down. And they're planning to make a ship. So let's help with that. For mid. And then Blackthorn giving the directions on how to do that. So we go with Otto or Gav. Damn, we don't really do much with Otto though. So I hope this isn't choosing like a life or death kind of thing.
Alright then. Where do we find this stardust? And how will we know it when we see it?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sack loads of the stuff. Might be worth our importers and the Dalimil Inn. I'll head down then. See about finding us a wagon.
Alright. I'll meet you by the river.
Yous two take care, eh? I'll go and see the supplier.
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
He wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
Best of luck.
Gav, I'm pretty confident can handle himself.
Wait for me by the river.
Mainly, I want to see if Otto can fight though.
I can smell a swindle from half the twins away.
If Unk can help, I'm pretty sure Otto can do some work. Make for the river south of the Valkyrie. World map. Let's roll. I explored some of this landscape earlier.
Looks like I found the river.
This desert's huge. Yeah. Yeah. We partying up, Otto?
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, Clive. I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet.
Ah.
Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with his stardust stuff's a good idea. It's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get finning.
Dang. Shit. Alright, Captain Otto. You're not even gonna help? Why I bring you?
Might as well grab what we can.
Zoom in. Give me that.
So this
Loot.
is stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
You know they say we come from stars. Sorry, Torg, we gotta hop back up.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
Oh, we get pretty far up here. Go all across this top part. They're not gonna let me jump down though, right? Oh, yeah, oh, we can. Otto.
How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk?
For you, Otto, could spare some steps.
Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on
Hey.
what he started.
I have feelings.
When we first met, I had you down as a spoiled little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Yo, give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did.
Well said, Otto.
About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this
Ah.
scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
At least we did some bonding with Otto.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Torgo always ready. Away, puppers.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs. Blackthorn, got everything you need.
Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
I don't know, Otto. There's no action with you. I might have fought somebody with Gav.
Some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Whoa, that's bank.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Aye.
I got ya. So, what'll it be?
Alright, please upgrade my weapon.
No scratches, right?
Oh shit, wait. Did I craft this? Damn it. I could've literally just upgraded what I had already. Fuck. What materials did I lose? Not much, I'm pretty good. Would've saved some wormite though.
You can thank me later.
Alright, well I don't have this shit. Anyway. Diamond sword +2. The white mirror bone. Is it all the way down there? How the fuck am I supposed to know that? And that's not really much of a difference. I don't gotta go crazy. And I'm really kind of tired I got this enhancer though.
And?
I've been liking the thunderstorm. Let's go to mid.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in. If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
I'm pretty relatable to mid right there.
Oh, so
I'm sure
is
people
this
watching the
about the helm?
playthrough can tell.
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, Were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and
pretty
eventually
scientific
explode.
in these
This is where the
olden
help
times.
comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop
It's
there.
dour.
I understand.
Yeah.
Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Consider them gotten what's your name? Well, I guess I can probably just fast travel.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Sure. That's not ominous. This definitely ain't the way. Dun dun. I must have went the wrong way entirely. Let me get this trinket though. Yep. Dang. Alright, bring it back.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind. If you're ready, we leave at once.
Is this the proper sense of direction? No, because I gotta go up. Place is a maze. Let's hustle. Ambrosia. Yeah, give me that. We don't have time for your shenanigans.
All right.
Them flowers caught me on a good day. Well, then they ruined it for themselves.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
I got you. What's your name? Helena. I'll never forget Helena. You have my word.
Anybody home?
It's gonna be an S rank hunt. The eyeball returns?
Unwanted visitor. Time to
Jeez.
Forgive me.
Oh, dang. Did not mean to do that. Go back in that. Oh, snap. That's an instant death. That's crazy. That's cool that the game has that, though.
Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor.
Alright, round two.
Go.
Okay. That is so crazy. Why is this thing so awful? What hell have you spawned from? No tricks this one.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Word.
Thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Alright, one mission in the bag. Die of the warrior. Increased strength tonic. Alright, we're not using those things. Let's get this contraption in the air.
visitors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Yes, Helena.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd have thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Everybody's getting involved on this creation. Hippocrates would probably appreciate that. They got something other than a history book.
I went up to give some
Who we kidding though? That man loves history.
Thanks to Sid.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside.
What do you
Remain
need,
cool enough on the
Hippocrates?
outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Is Barbolus the boatman? I don't know who that other guy is. Hello, ladies.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be
Could
heading to
help.
market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding
You know,
itself.
you got Torgal,
We come to
Clive.
raid.
Who else you really need?
Always.
You know,
Well, if
maybe
Jill's
Jill.
game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
I mean, this is not fair, though. Like, I'm ready to die.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Trustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
Alright, so in general,
Clive,
a main character might mean a fight.
who will accompany you?
So I kind of want to go to the
expedition?
fight. Hell yeah, we chill all day.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
I like Jill in high spirits.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
For sure.
Good luck in Northreach. Try not to get too distracted from the task at hand.
No promises.
Now, where's Jill? There's two.
Oh, what you got, merchant?
Welcome.
Oh, cool down by 3.5. That's pretty good. I'm buying because I don't spend money.
Excellent choice. Come back again.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled. I won't have you spoiled.
Are those Pepio nuts? I can never tell.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stores, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right.
Shopping
What am I
can be
looking for?
therapeutic.
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished. They sell everything here at the market. Finding garlic and Pepio nuts won't take long.
Surely.
You'll not find a bruised fresh cuts. Come and get them before they're gone.
You haven't much, but you're free to look. I hope
You're
you
that
still
garlic,
like it.
sir?
Good day.
How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that price? What do you want? Come on, take it.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Somehow nuts and garlic is gonna make a shield for an airship. Or ship. I'm just saying the airship part.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool.
That's what I'm saying.
But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Gladly.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. Wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Is there anything you wanted to buy for yourself or
Right.
There was.
Better
yes.
recognize.
Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread.
We got pie. Some
Big
bread.
white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make.
Some loaves.
What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You're right.
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you.
Sweet memories.
Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Neat.
Well, I suppose we best be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
I just wanted to say, like, affection points with Jill, +5. Hope Tarja did okay.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Welcome back. I hope you two had fun while I was busy helping Harpocrates.
Hey, we were helping him too. By having fun.
Harpocrates has all the ingredients. We were just waiting for you.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to
It's
Ty
funny, old
how we
man.
might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I believe
Sure
that.
you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary?
Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
I love you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the Moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other, followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Okay. Making progress.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Out the way. I want to say that I have more or enough points. That what are they? I'm not even sure they're called. Valor points, hero points, renown points.
Well, no surprises there. It was the same after Drake's breath.
How are you hanging out, Gav?
Still running round after Mid? Oh, you poor bastard.
Well, at least you're sympathetic.
Stretching your legs once in a while. Should do it more often.
Yes, you should, Otto. That posture has to make you stiff.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Here's everything we've received and everything promised. Here you are.
Okay, I'll take it.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Mm-hmm. Down we go.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant!
That man sitting at that table still, Clyde. Don't gas it.
I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Neat. Is that music?
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I
Yeah,
tell
right.
you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Yep.
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Blackthorn Throne is showing some humor. This little mini arc.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance.
Ah.
That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Captain Clive has a nice ring.
It told me she was building a ship.
Really?
Alright, some new side missions. Oh, that's a +1. Hold up. Let's just see what Otto wants.
All right, Clive. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Yeah. Yeah, Clive. Don't be slow on the uptake. Alright, we'll come back for this plus sign.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Obelus, have you seen Mid?
Yep.
Oh, Obelus is the boatman.
Going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelus.
Don't mention it.
I suppose Mid is more important right now. My dear boy, my journey to Canva has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of the strongbow with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-ons in the free cities by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for one believe Miss Delamond's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And a rumor has already reached my friend. It may not be long before the guild masters are tapping at our door, which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle... What's his name? Looks like Jason to me, but it definitely ain't.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Or is it Taron?
So what?
That's not my British accent. I was doing his British accent. A very poor rendition. I'm aware.
Seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
There's some friendship there now.
My regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Okay. I can only go here. This is your legacy. This really is the best theme, though.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead.
Oh yeah?
Life has a beginning and an end.
That's true.
So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Goats. Jill, Karen.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Likely she was his smoking buddy. Oh.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these.
It's the only place
So our
they can
mission
go.
remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. No one like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Ghost gonna fight? I always knew.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bottlad markets. It's managed by the merchants.
Getting a kick out of that.
Goots' traders past, and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bucklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav.
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Yes.
I always.
Also yes.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Oh, she's actually proud. Karen has character development. Let's go here soon. See if we can do this side mission.
We need to find a way into Drake's tail. And we will. Together this time.
Yeah. Oh, it's all the way over there, dang. And there's one here?
I've got a few more things to pack before I leave. I'll meet yous down in Bucklad.
Surely.
A crystal too? You're joking.
It's no joke. Drake's Fang is gone. There's nothing left but a crater.
Oh, it's a plus sign one. I got masked up. Dang! I did not see all this. What? Off the record, I was thumbing through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something you might need that might need your attention. Maybe, and by that I can mean immediately. You know where I'll be. Out.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Well, that's one. Clive, something ain't right with the hound of yours. Hey, don't speak about Torgo like that. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toll.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
I'm swiping her stuff. Yeah, she wouldn't care otherwise. Alright, about Blackthorn. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather what was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. Oh, dang. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. Assuming it ain't just the forge. August.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Everybody's high strung. I know evil looms afoot.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword.
Mind-blowing.
An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade.
It's a master
The
sword.
itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me.
It's a katana.
You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
Can I be a samurai?
That's what's troubling you.
No. They're not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome.
Ooh.
We can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you.
We got you, Blackthorn.
Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Good, I have to speak to Karen anyway.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations.
Don't patronize you, Karen.
I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
And now that's out of the way. What's his plus sign?
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that.
Yeah, if you wonder why I'm stretching, I haven't been able to
There's not many like that make it as
really
far as
awaken in the
twins,
day.
and those that do go straight into private collections, which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like.
Dang, I gotta go away for that
He's got
one.
more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take me meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Oh, yay. Eccentric types.
No matter whose funeral it is.
Dang.
Ivan's newest dish is a
Nah, bruh. You can enjoy.
Borsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. Which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been able to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I guess.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest
That makes
such
sense.
creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida,
The spirit of the
long
forest.
before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Gracias.
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
Is that the thing, Tomes?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Really? That's a ship. Let's sail it around the lake.
That's what you want.
Clive, did you get my letter?
Totally.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
Clive's a good sport.
Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are!
Jeez.
What a surprise!
Why are we whispering?
So
Oh man.
You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. Now we'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
What?
5 million.
That's not coming out of my pocket.
Lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see? And, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility. And it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
We have that much to hand?
Yeah, it's hard on himself.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we need to learn to stand on our own if we're going to make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. It was something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, asses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really?
She's just VA. What can she really do?
I don't.
She's gonna sick goats on him. Oh, I thought this was a door. Compendium of Rosarian verse. The rills run red with brave men's blood, and the talons flow in flood, then out to sea. But the same souls whose souls are touched by flames in phoenix claws are clutched. We never shall die. So dry thine eyes, thy groom is gone, but in thy babe is light lives on, and so shall he. Neat. Oh, I thought it was gonna be all the way down. I don't think Mid need anything. She bounced.
Well. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Ty could get
Sure.
some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream.
Well, that'd be crazy.
I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Surely. Any more things around here? Have to go to the hunt board. So now there's a new hunt. Bomb sightings. Are you on hunt for a bomb, King Kupo? If so, I have a belay that might interest you. The Crook Sandbreak. A cursebreaker aiming for the Imperial chase took a wrong turn into a nearby wood, within which she discovered the ruins of a fallen airship. And within there, see, there are airships, and the beast skin to a great ball of fire that chased her screaming from the grove. The soldier later identified the creature in an almanac of echoes, but was firm in her insistence that the bomb she saw was near 10 times the size of the one depicted therein. Neat. Okay. Sorry, lore lady. Just gonna have to wait. Let's roll with the main mission, because we can't do anything else. At least that stuff all out the way. We can go tackle missions later. Eastern Dalmatia. So Dalmatia is that whole bottom region of the map. I thought it was just the bottom left. Onward.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Clever dog.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today. Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Let's go in style. We'll go past these.
home now.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out.
I got better things to do, guys. Got mad missions, mad side missions, regular missions.
With finding a merchant's missing cart.
But I suppose.
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker. I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way.
Backwater experts.
If you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came
Hey,
along.
slow your roll. I'm spoken
To
for.
make a heavy purse in box.
Jill.
Our merchant friend loaded his cart
Get
as
him.
much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Right, back to the
I'm not
task.
sure I trust those two.
Yeah, right?
If there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Good driving, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Oh. Oh! Oh dang, I should have waited. Aha! Alright, let's him up. Oh, he's trying to save his ass? Fuck out of here. Alright, get out of here. Alright, we're gonna stop messing around. Prepare to have your demise. There we go. And they wiped the stragglers easy. I only had to focus on the one guy. Great teamwork, yo.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Kia, bitch.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least.
Oh, wait, was I supposed to go back to those guys? Center at the... Hold on a second. Yeah, right, probably go back to them. Alright, my bad.
Run like the wind.
Let's ride, Ambrosia.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here.
Yeah, pretty shady. But they're right.
It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
I feel like they'll come back around. Okay, anyway. Continue forth. Oh, what's on this side of the circle? Anything good? No. I'll take that though. Oh my bad, I completely forgot these enemies. Just hit him with all the lightning. Oh wow, Torgo was like, this is taking too long. Chomp. That was funny. Oh, rather breathtaking. Feel like I'm back at Niagara Falls. Took a trip there once. Highly recommend. Spectacular.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined.
Was this part in the showcase?
Captivated by the story as a child.
I'm pretty sure the area was. But I wonder if this cutscene was in it too.
By avarice, and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious. And punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Well, that doesn't seem fair. 1 maybe, but 2?
Dominance in Paris. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Quite a man now, though.
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I
have.
Wow. That kid's a G. Look at the way he sits.
The Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
Is the Punani that nice, though?
He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
For as long as I am able.
You can just be the king. That's crazy.
The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it. And I can think of none better suited to the task.
Ooh, burn.
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god.
Oh, nah. This is the first step.
I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh.
Subject yourself.
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed.
Just fight.
Is this truly?
Become Bahamut and then show that he's a dominant too.
Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
Ooh.
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only.
Joshua probably
Though
told
I
him
do owe Annabella
about Ultima.
thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
Please.
The words of this
She's a harlot.
She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
Silence! Insolent wretch!
Wretch? That's Bahamut you talking to.
You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
Ah, too honor bound. Come on, Dion. Show some brass.
Your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
He actually speaks. Insane. And speaking of speak,
Does it pain
let's get juicy.
that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Have you? That's kind of crazy.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his
this
wings,
lady
but you shall
gotta get put
rise
in
no
her
higher,
place.
lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Is she Ultima, like, in some way? That would be kind of crazy.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Yeah. Oh, oops. Lion brochure.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside.
Oh, whoops.
His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as though we can wait for this siege to end.
Oh my gosh. Get him, Torgo. He's kind of annoying me. Oh wow. Aha, there we go. Nice. You finito. I'm gonna be way over level for this next part. Yeah, but that's the beauty of this game. Alright, so this is like a huge area now. Kinda wanna explore everything. So let's see what this person has to say.
Headed over to the Crystalline Dominion too, are you? There's good gil to be made there, believe you me. Yeah. The minute I heard them bandits had blown up Drake's Fang, I packed up my store and pulled me boots on. So did you, eh? I did have a plan to make me fortune with some baths down by the
Ain't
Darnell
talkative.
Inn. How can anybody sit back and relax in a land that ain't got a whiff of the crystal's blessing no more? And that's when it hit me. If you're looking for lucre, the Dominion's the place to be.
Prepared a soliloquy.
Storm will be headed there.
He was waiting for somebody to talk to him.
Get in first and set up shop. I'll have a license to mint gill. The guild masters at Canver will be beggars by comparison. I'll be famous in all four quarters of Storm soon enough. I'll have a fortune that'll make me ma and pa proud.
Alright, just remember me, Chief. Who are you? Traveling merchant. Okay.
Not much further to Baghdad now. Good. I've had my fill of life without magic, if you can call it life. The sooner I can fill my flask from a crystal like a civilized adult, the better.
Ah, that's adorable. I thought they would have been talking for sure.
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Oh, I'm done for. If I can't get these goods to Randalar, how will I pay for my bread?
We'll just have to beg for it. Everyone else fleeing the full thing.
If you haven't got a pass, you're not getting through.
Please, I'm begging you.
Coca gone. You don't need to be doing this no more. Okay. Let's boogie.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
But now... I wonder if there's a Chocobo hideaway theme. That'd be kind of cool. There's some antelope. Aha.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
This is very true.
That'll do, girl.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Now, I get Sid was right. This world is highly dependent on crystals, and you just see how the people are reacting as there's a lack of them. However, I mean, just knowing humans in general, or mortals, because I don't feel like these people call themselves humans.
What do you think, girl?
They're always gonna look for some resource to lean on, because you can't really do everything yourself as just a mere mortal.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the bloody crimson caravan, scooping up all the best customers.
Oh yes, this is what I wanted.
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no use for a branded who can't even fill my cup.
Can I put him in his place? Nope. Added new songs. Betrayal orchestra roll. Showing up.
You've a discerning eye.
I'll probably need some money at some point, but Give me a reason to find some. Alright, hold up. Let's not be hasty now.
I wish to engage the Crimson Caravan services. Where's the proprietress?
Oh, otherwise engaging. Alright, forget about her. So there's a proprietress somewhere. Oh, another chest. Place stocked up. Alright, why would I be able to go up these stairs if all I can do is go down? Sure. Is that door open? Did I not notice? Did I run along this wall? Nope. Okay. It's all for show.
If our new arrivals had brought any coin with them, we'd be rich.
Drake's Fang's fallen, would you believe it? No wonder everyone's taken to the road.
That's not all. I heard Lord Kupka fell too.
The Republic's not long for this world, if you ask me.
Okay.
I hear the brothers found another victim. Can you believe it?
I believe it, all right. What's that? The third this month?
Dispassionate sellsword.
A
Interesting.
soldier like yourself could do with hearing this. If ever you see a couple of brothers up in Lateney's Cleft, you just pass them right on by.
And why is that?
Because they're duplicitous bastards who make cutthroats and footpads look like upstanding citizens by comparison. What they do is befriend a passing merchant, someone new to the area, and steer them straight into the arms of bandits. The merchant dead and his murderers busy bickering over the poor bastard's wares. The brothers set to sweet-talking some other unsuspecting fool, a warrior. Now, the brave soul charges into the footpad's den thinking he's doing the realm a favour, and when he's done, the brothers sweep in and loot the bandits and dead merchant both.
Yeah, there's a lazy sort of cunning to it, I suppose. You'd think they'd run out of bandits eventually.
So close to Boklan? Not bloody likely.
I suppose you're right. Anyway, if you run into them, you steer clear. Or better yet, give them a damn good hiding.
I only wish I had. Thanks for the warning.
This is gonna be a very heavy build-up stream. There's so much happening. And it's getting lengthy already. Oh yes, I was to go that way.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
What a euphemism.
Have you got a trader's pass? No? Then fuck off.
Got your trader's pass right here. Oh no, I can't. That sucks.
Go and bother someone else, will you? I've got my trader's pass and I'll be leaving as soon as I'm able. If I stay too much, I'll end up no better off than those poor souls.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there.
Tight-fisted sprites.
Come, taste my peaches.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Juicy pearls.
Caravan stops next to the check.
First without a crystal.
Goats!
Ah, good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, good.
Oh no, did he lose fast?
It's betrayed us.
Ah, come on, goats.
We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't
You're
even
supposed to
be
be
able to get to the
solid.
flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where. I've got a pal in Bock lad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
By the proprietors.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Go to the Crimson Caravans and ask for the owner.
Gotcha.
With the red chocobo on the side. Big red chocobo.
Did you hear about the Empire's Black Shields? Apparently they've been going around Imperial lands stringing up bearers.
What a waste!
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Yes, Jill.
If you're looking for the Crimson Caravans, head out of the canyon and take the first road to your right. But if it's a bowl you're after... No? People only ever want directions.
Dang. I feel for you. I know what being a seller is like.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Yeah.
Looking to hire a coach?
I paid attention.
It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots.
Oh snap.
What are you doing
An old
back in
flame goats?
I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
Hmm.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion goods?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
Pleasure, Eloise.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Alright, let's go. Bounce around.
Of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Show them your trader's path.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
To the fishmonger.
We will.
Go around this whole market.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, This isn't a family operation.
Hmm.
All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet.
Ah, kids via trip.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to
That's
tell
not an
you?
ass, that's an order.
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Oh, just leave me alone.
Fine.
I'll take the large one.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's
He's definitely
picking
suspicious.
pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
I'll probably all in on it, actually.
I picked a hole in my pocket once. Is that bad too?
Yep, you're definitely guilty.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds
He's
promising.
a CIA agent.
Find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Come on, come on!
Onward to the tent.
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy!
A poor kid.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed.
How dare they?
Knocked his boots off him. Yeah.
We gotta knock these kids upside their head.
Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance to be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Oh, we had to chase him.
Where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Jill got them covered.
Can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Run faster, Clive.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the Chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Was that little area for Clash? This kind of makes sense now. There's nothing over here. Oh, where is this kid?
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Noble.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him?
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
It's a dilemma. Well, my uncle's rich. We can give a gill.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
For real?
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people?
Ghost knows everybody. He gets around.
You're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Just more story expansion and expansion. The heavy story arc.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the Cast Stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with Gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the Stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Okay, quest complete. Okay. Alright, this stream running rather long. So, listen, we got at least a lead. And I think that's plenty considering all we had to go through for it. See what Hansa has to say. Yeah, it's good. We got an apology. Alright, well. We will try to get this trader pass in the next one. And then go into the next segment of the story. Because I'm pretty sure this is where things start to get long. So I'm going to end it here. Alright, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Stay beautiful. I'm gonna bounce. 1.